Good evening, Jeff Lobman, Ballot Kinwood. A few months ago, there was a Resistance 101 conference. Township residents spoke to you about it at the April board meeting. They also wrote to the Director of Community Relations to express their concern that one of the bios on the district's website was different than what was given to students. People were told the bios were edited for brevity and relevancy. I did not believe that, and I filed right-to-know requests. In one email that I received, the Director of Community Relations acknowledged that she edited the bio with sensitivity to triggering issues within the community. The person in that email was polite, but the responses received from the Director of Community Relations were troubling and condescending. For example, even though this information was intentionally withheld, a parent was told they should talk to their child about what they choose to attend in the future. It should be obvious that parents can only prepare their children about events if the district's communication about these events are accurate. 8 days after the conference, the Inquirer contacted the school district and asked about the bio I mentioned before. A different bio was then edited on the website. The changes made were small, but it made it seem as though multiple bios had similar types of changes. The Director of Community Relations sent her reply to the Inquirer, and within 15 minutes of doing so, a record was modified. My wife described it like this: "Quick, shred the documents, the Inquirer is calling." I also saw communications on other topics among the board using words such as narrative and damage control. The words you should be using are transparency and integrity. The organizational culture of this board needs to change. The pattern of denying responsibility and gaslighting members of the community has been so pervasive, there is a documentary about it called Spy High on Amazon Video. Themes in the documentary are as applicable today as they were then. This type of continued behavior by the administration and the board costs us money in settlements. You own the decisions that you make. You do not hide behind made-up stories. You do not gaslight people. You acknowledge what you did and you apologize. Every taxpayer in this room about to write checks to support one of the most expensive school districts in the state should be very concerned.